¿Cómo andan los eorlingas? Me vi el Señor de los Anillos por 15ª vez más o menos. Eorlingas. Empezamos nueva historia de la mano de un té con canela. No sé si les dije, se llama canela. Le pusieron canela y ahí le quedó. Si yo estoy jugando y se mueve sola, ponémelo en los comentarios porque tengo que llamar a un cura. Bueno, vamos a darle nomás.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Antes de empezar, si escuchan ruidos, gritos, perro, gato, vivo en un edificio complejo. A ver, loquitos. Ah, mirá.
You shouldn't have any trouble digesting our food.
Es más o menos. Vamos de a poco, vamos de a poco. La fuerza influye en el daño con armas cuerpo a cuerpo y en tu capacidad de carga. Bien. La destreza influye en la velocidad de ataque cuerpo a cuerpo y en la velocidad de recarga. La inteligencia influye en el daño adicional de los impactos críticos y la percepción influye en el daño adicional por impactos en la cabeza y en puntos débiles. El encanto afecta en la reputación con las facciones y la reactivación de habilidades de acompañantes. Y el temperamento aumenta tu regeneración natural de salud. Te pondría bueno a todo. A ver. Acá tenemos talentos. ¿Será que después los talentos los podemos ir mejorando o morimos con esto? Qué dilema, ¿eh? Y encima te da 2 puntos nada más. ¿Y cómo lo subo? ¿Se puede subir esto? Ah,
Blunt
muy
force
bien.
trauma specialist. I might have a job for you. What I wouldn't pay to see you challenge the chairman to fisticuffs.
La verdad yo estaba leyendo todo. Voy a leer lo que dice abajo, que dice bonificación de aptitud. O sea que el aplomo que es. Me da +1 en bloqueo, +1 en persuasión, -3% de daño eléctrico, +1 en ingeniería. Supongo yo que es para construir cosas. Te da más evasión. Este me gusta, ¿ves? El de evasión está bueno. Te dura 3% mala comida. El de ciencia debe ser para construir algún tipo de cosas o pociones, no sé. Ya ves, cuerpo a cuerpo a una mano +1. Yo le daría al de evasión +1.
A laborer. You'll have plenty of company.
Bueno, aspecto. No tiene uno predeterminado porque qué bien que le queda este, ¿eh? con el rodete. Sí, quiero. A mí siempre me encanta cuando me dan a construir tu personaje. Me pasó en Gridfall. Intenté siempre eh, crear a Geralt de Rivia. Pero bueno, acá mucho no tengo opciones. Este tiene pelo largo, pero tiene un rodete atrás. Más que a Geralt voy a poder construir a Ciri. Bueno, no pude hacer mucho, loco. Che, qué pelo feo, ¿eh? Bueno, no importa. Nombre. ¿Qué ponemos acá? Ya sé. Ah, espera, porque acá, cuando tengo que escribir, me aparece en el teclado acá, en la computadora. Vamos a ponerle francos. Ahí está. Se hace lo que se puede, ¿eh? Vamos, ¿eh?
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines. Prepare to be
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down. Hit drive.
Shit.
Evaporated.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Bueno, hay viaje rápido, según lo que dicen ahí abajo. Eso es bueno. Eso es bueno para mi salud mental.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All of the colonists are counting on you.
No me quedó claro todavía por qué el viejo quiere salvar a todos los colonos. Yo sé que la nave quedó a la deriva hace 70 años. Es raro igual. Siento que me va a cagar.
Ah, you landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go. You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo work.
Bueno,
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
mira lo que me gustaba del Fallout es que podías agarrar lo que querías. Hay dos, uno ahí abajo. Re Fallout. Al lugar. Bueno, me hace acordar al No Man's Sky. Ahí hay otro, mirá. ¡No, lo quitó! Headshot. ¿Cuál es el botón de intercambio de arma? Puedes tener hasta 4 armas equipadas. ¿Esto qué es? Ah, un sable. Bueno. Ahora acá está la gestión de la armadura. Cuando encontremos. Las curitas. Tengo 9 inhaladores. No boludeemos. ¿Sí puedo usar esto? Pues solo para vender. Ah, es para cocinar. Claro, ahí me está subiendo la vida. Urururu, urururu. ¿Y cómo cambio de arma? Pues yo tenía. Puse el sable. Claro, ¿no? Ah, acá estaba con triángulo. Ah, ¿esos son buenos o malos?
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Talk to the lieutenant. She's certified in customer service.
¿Hay un listado de misiones? Mmm. Bueno, vamos. Ah, ahí están, ahí están, ahí están. Ya hay otro. Y hay uno. ¿Tendrá algo de sigilo que podré ir por atrás? Uf. No hay más, ¿no? Ah, ¿sabes cómo me encanta recorrer? Recorrería todo. Pero siempre, nada, siempre tenés que, cuando son este tipo de juegos, por lo menos la primera hora bancátela y seguí un poco el esquema que te plantea. No vas a tener tiempo para recorrer y eso.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all board parties in 5, 4, 3. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. The settlement of Edgewater is located nearby. I recommend speaking to the administrator of Edgewater and requesting assistance. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Bien, nivel 2, hablando nada más. Bien, enhorabuena. Ujú. Has obtenido la experiencia suficiente para subir de nivel. Abre el registro de tu personaje para mejorarlo. Al subir de nivel aumentaron tus puntos de salud, recibes puntos para mejorar tus talentos y accedes a nuevas ventajas cada 2 niveles. Sigue subiendo de nivel así y en nada estarás en lo más alto. Bueno, unos puntos de talento, intervenir, ta, ta, ta. Ah, ok. Le das un puntito. El sigilo lo uso muchísimo, muchísimo lo uso. Ya que está. Y... Separanto. Ah, ok. Aplicar. Listo. Has desbloqueado los efectos del impacto localizado de dilatación táctica del tiempo. ¡Ah! Eh, Se ve que eso de esa habilidad de detener el tiempo lo vas a usar mucho. La voy a usar mucho. La vamos a usar mucho. Ah, eso sí me di cuenta. Y ventajas. En esta pantalla puedes elegir qué ventajas quieres comprar con tus puntos. Conseguirás un punto de ventaja nuevo cada 2 niveles. Me hace acordar al Gridfall también. Tiene un esquema parecido. Cada 2 niveles o 3 te daba un punto para que mejores cosas. Vamos a aumentar la salud porque... Bueno,
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
el banco de trabajo. El banco de trabajo te permite reparar, mejorar y modificar tus armas. Se acabo de agarrar una escopeta, Bien. Esto es todo lo mismo. Mm, ¿Y no la puedo arreglar? Porque dice ahí estado 5%. Ah, arriba. Reparar. ¿Y cómo la reparo? Ah, y puedo desmontar también. Supongo yo que para recuperar cosas. Capaz que no la puedo reparar porque no tengo la habilidad para hacerlo. Sí, pero me dio una escopeta, así que ahí va. Que recorremos un toque la nave rápido.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. If you possess a power regulator, please
Bueno, bueno,
insert the
bueno, bueno,
part
bueno,
into the
bueno.
appropriate slot, which is this one.
¿Qué es eso?
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your...
Y quiero reparar, pero no me deja. Ah, se espera que tengas a punto tu equipo corporativo, bla, 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 bla. Puedes reparar tus armas usando piezas de armas y armaduras. Consíguelas desmontando objetos que no necesites. Ya. ¿Esto qué es? Pasa que tiene 91 DPS. Es a dos manos. Pega por 57. Y esta pega por 36. Vamos a desmontar esto. Listo. Y quiero reparar esto ahora. Ahí está, ¿ves? Quedó, ¿no? Claro, ves impoluto 100%. Bueno, vamos, loco. ¿Y acá qué hay?
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown. These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Decía Lager. Qué gana de tomarme una birra que tengo. Nosotros en Argentina a la birra le decimos la cerveza. Pero es una palabra italiana, me parece. Los italianos le dicen birra a la cerveza. Bueno,
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. I'm afraid we gotta dock your pay. I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down in Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Marauders, deserters, illegal landing.
bueno,
What is this colony coming to?
tenemos que ir a la City. Supongo que es por acá. Mira, hay un loquito ahí. Me falta el silbido de Assassin's Creed, no. No, me equivoqué de botón. Quería apretar el modo foco. Este. El modo foco. Loco. No me da nada. Uf. Loquito. ¿Cómo quedaste, ¿Cómo quedó esa piernita, Me hace acordar el capítulo de Los Simpsons que era en un partido de fútbol americano, ¿no? Que se le corta la pierna a un jugador y sale volando la pierna. Este juego me hace acordar dos cosas. Uno es el Fallout, que ya se los dije. Y no me acuerdo si les dije, pero me hace acordar el No Man's Sky también. Lo jugué el No Man's Sky. No sé qué decir.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
¿Esto se puede agarrar? ¿O me van a matar? A robar.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Inhumador Junior. Porque viste que ahora las empresas te mandan el senior, semi-senior, junior. Inhumador Junior.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Y estos juegos, loco, es para... Tenés que hablar, tenés que... Nada, podés fallar misiones, cuidado. Mucho diálogo, mucha decisión. A veces vas a fallar misiones porque así pasan, a veces. Pasa en el Witcher 3. A veces tenés activas misiones que depende de decisiones que tomes. Esa misión que vos tenías activa te la da como fracasada porque no la terminaste de hacer por una decisión que tomaste. Podríamos hacer, ¿no? Estas. Para ganar un toque más de experiencia también. Y estos tipos de juegos tenés que de leer mucho o de escuchar, de preguntar y repreguntar. Capaz que el loco tiene una misión como me pasó recién. Yo le podría haber dicho, listo, chao, nos vemos y sigo de largo, ¿sí? O te pones a hablar como hice y mira, fíjate vos que saltó una misión ahí.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside. Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged. What can I do for you? Go ahead. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
Es el corneta virus.
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours.
Che, qué cagada. Que no puedo.
What can I do for you?
¿Tendré 10 en medicina? No tengo idea.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? Experience was my teacher. Experience and... So, you want to be an embalmer, brochures 1 through 5, courtesy of the Spacer's Choice Department of Career Development. Go ahead.
No me. No me dio mucho, ¿eh?
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching, and soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could... There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can. I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy. It is what it is. Town's got a limited supply of medicine. Medicine better spent on a body stronger and younger than mine. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand. I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly. So you'll do it then? You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
Bueno,
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Qué dilema, ¿eh? Salvar a muchos o a uno.
I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better. That's all I can ask of you.
Bueno. Esto tenía mapa, ¿no? Sí. ¿Podré robarlo? No hay nadie igual. Este es re Fallout. Esperá, ¿dónde está el loquito? Ahí arriba, ¿no?
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Violo.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you. Shit. Silas still on about that? Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on.
Bueno, una sociedad en donde obviamente hay un autoritarismo bastante complejo y nada, como siempre, lo termina pagando la sociedad, ¿no? Las máquinas expendedoras ofrecen una es gama de productos, normalmente de una marca en exclusiva. Mira vos, un talento de piratero de nivel 20 o superior te permitirá vender objetos en las máquinas expendedoras. Re Fallout. La frase re Fallout la vas a re-escuchar, me parece, mucho. Me quedé pensando en el médico, que no me quiere pagar. Ahí salgo.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
A friend of mine died
¿Por adentro?
weeks back.
I know how you feel.
Vamos a hablar con esta.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing a promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Hay una promoción en la gendarmería. Con la compra de 3 investigaciones criminales, la cuarta es gratuita.
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please.
Más misiones, ¿ves?
Dust off the old fingerprint roller. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? You are correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells.
¿Podemos traicionar al mismo que nos sacó?
A friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
Ah, acá está el...
What can I do for you? Go ahead.
Bueno, y vamos a activar. Ya que estamos acá adentro.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson?
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize.
Parvati
I was
Patil.
given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Shirt, pants, work boots, company-approved colors. The, honorable apparel of a loyal worker? Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Parvati, si mal no recuerdo, porque viste que recién dije Parvati Patil, no es un personaje de Harry Potter. Harry Potter. ¿No era de Slytherin? No me acuerdo. Slytherin.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of us.
Bueno, la chica me acompaña. Acompañantes. Has conseguido un acompañante. Bien. Son personajes que se te unirán en tu aventura y te ayudarán en distintas formas. Los acompañantes proporcionan apoyo en combate, sus talentos potencian los tuyos, aumentan la capacidad de carga, puedes desbloquear habilidades especiales de combate. Encontrarás más información sobre ellos en el registro de acompañantes. ¿Le puedo pasarle cosas a esta chica?
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Okay.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, get my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power.
La Play.
They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
La Play está... No sabe el ventilador, parece un motor de Fiat 600. ¿Sabes cómo? El ruido, ¿no? No sé si se escucha, pero el ruido que está haciendo la Play, puta madre, va a salir volando la hija. La Play 5, ¿cómo será también?
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Bueno, ¿me acompañás entonces o no? Sí. La pregunta es...
Where are we headed? That's on account of how I never met her. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff.
Qué sociedad de miércoles, Pero bueno. No, lo que yo quiero saber es si... Ujú. Bueno. Pero no... No hay manera que le pase cosas, ¿no? Ah, acá está. Ah, mira, ves, tiene un arma y tiene un martillo. Está mejor que yo, ¿eh? Che, ¿dónde está el vicario?
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells...
What can I do for you?
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Bueno. Primer vistazo de este juego. Mucha onda Fallout. Mucha onda Fallout. Y cuando salís afuera parece No Man's Sky en algunas cosas nada más, muy poquito. Pero bueno, nada, me hizo acordar a eso. Si el video te gustó, dale like, compartí, suscribite, que me ayuda un montón. Te mando un saludo, un fuerte abrazo y nos vemos en el próximo capítulo. Chau.